Looking at when we started designing this new house, we also started to think about video surveillance. And the students came to us and said, well, can we have some more cameras, or can we have cameras in specific places? And what they had a specific request to have cameras in basically the washing lounge, as we call it, which is basically the washing machines and a relax area where you can actually wait for the wash to be done. Me personally, I want to have cameras in our garbage room to see, well, are they doing shall we say, the sorting of the garbage in the correct way for the environmental issues we have here, as well as, is it overfilled or is it overflowing? Do we need to change garbage cans? But from there, it was actually kind of a nice discussion where we said, well, what else can we do then? Well, we could have, or should have, cameras in all the entrances to see, well, who's coming in and why and at what hours.
One of the challenges was that this is a listed building, and the requirement was that they wanted a security solution that will blend in with the environment. Also, the architect demanded a non-visible cable wiring.
A very important issue in this kind of projects is how to cooperate throughout the process. I can, as an architect, have an opinion of how I want things to work. But if I don't work together with the installer, both the contractor and the supplier, the end solution normally does not work in the way that we want to, both aesthetically and perhaps not even technically. One example of how you can change a product and make it fit much better into an architecture like this is just by working with, of course, placement of it, but also color or the texture of the surface.
The customer wanted an easy-to-use security solution that not only offered traditional surveillance, but also access control, video identification, and communication at the door. And they wanted a scalable solution so they could meet future demands.
When we designed the house and then started looking at what kind of system do we need, we did a pretty good due diligence. Basically what we were looking at, well, we need to have an IP system, of course. We need it to be easy to install, easy to use, and I wanted to access it remotely. And I wanted the ability to add and subtract parts. So basically, if we needed more card readers for the doors, or if we needed to add a door or subtract a door, or add or remove cameras for different reasons, it has to be easy to do that. So going through all these different criteria, the solution then fell on the access systems, because it was good software running in the background and good actual IP cameras in the foreground that could handle all our different needs. We've had the system running now for a year, and so far we've had pretty much zero downtime. So we don't really have any big problems, more than with when we see things going on in our cameras that we have to handle, but the actual system runs smoothly.